Everybody wants clean water. Even when you start talking about environmental issues, that attacks economic issues in a coal fields like we're in. But when you start talking about the fact that people want good water to drink, people will buy into that.
All the problems in the water exist somewhere in this county. This isn't, one of these big macroeconomic problems. This is something that is very local.
I think you should be able to drill a well and get good water, but you can't do that around here. I'm upset over that, but it's one of those things you can't do anything about. It's the fact that it is.
The major water quality problems in Letcher County, I think there's essentially four. You've got sort of the obvious problems that you see with litter.
The second thing that we're dealing with is the universal one for all waterways. We're dealing with sediment.
And so it's from everything from, road construction to logging to mining, just a lot of disturbances of the soils that happen.
Anytime it rains around here, the rivers are terribly muddy.
The third big problem that you've got is lack of sewer infrastructure.
Due to the location and historically, proper sewer systems weren't put in and the proper handling of sewage wasn't done, a lot of people just emptied their waste into the creek.
And so that bacteria gets into the streams, and it means that people shouldn't be coming in contact with the streams and you can get sick from it. Then you've got another visible problem is that, you've got some of these sites that are left over from, historic mining.
You get that foul smelling water, and you also get that red kind of colored water that stains your clothes and stains your fixtures and things like that.
These problems didn't crop up overnight, and they're not going to be solved overnight.
We also had 3 diesel spills into our water source in the last, that was to happen about 2 years ago, over a span of about 18 months. And that really brought attention in the community to water quality. People were used to having orange water, used to having bad water. I mean, it was like they just said, well, we just didn't have good water, we had to get bottled water. But all of a sudden, when the diesel spills happened, not only could you not drink that water, you couldn't bathe with that water. That really brought light to the contamination in water.
There's more of an awareness of, things that are issues and things that we need to be working on for a long time. And there's sort of been a more direct link that people feel between what goes in the stream and what goes into their bodies.
We should take ownership of our waterways and ownership of our community. It's very easy for people to sit and point their fingers at what's the reason for our water, but that doesn't solve problems.